This player is someone who really hasn't been on my radar. He's been on the team a few years. Started off as a backup. Now he's a starter. Really explosive, really athletic. Can you guys guess who I'm thinking of? Stepping in for someone who's hurt, making plays, not getting enough credit, was a crucial member of this win over the Eagles. He's got a terrific name. No one knows? It's definitely Azeez Al-Shaair. I think Azeez Al-Shaair is the story of the first two games. He looked like a totally different person against the Lions. When he was running around, I was like, since when is he that fast? I think he tore his ACL and was always a little bit encumbered by the recovery process, but now he looks like it never happened. And he carried over his performance from week 1 to week 2. And I saw it on the film breakdown I did with Jackhammer yesterday. If you didn't watch it, it's on my YouTube channel. So during the game, I'm really bad at seeing the whole picture. It's why I need to watch the film, and I understand when coaches say they do too. So the key moment of that game against the Eagles was the goal line stand. End of story. The Niners had a goal line stand. They stopped the Eagles. The Eagles had a goal line stand. The Niners scored. That's the difference in the game right there. And at the time, I'm thinking, okay, who were the stars of that goal line stand? Fred Warner, Jimmy Ward. End of story. Warner made the tackle for loss. Jimmy Ward knocked Jalen Hurts out of bounds on the third down scramble. It wasn't even a scramble on the option run. Okay. But when you go back and watch the film, you notice, first of all, on Fred Warner's tackle for loss, Kentavious Street blew up the play. He got in the backfield, hit the fullback, who hit the running back, who got knocked back, and finally got tackled by Fred Warner. So Kentavious Street, good for you. They don't really block him, but he gets in there and boom, knocks him into him.
Yep.
The whole thing.
He's the one that knocks 56 into the backfield and stops his play.
Yeah, respect. So Kentavious Street, good for you. Struggling a little bit in the running game in the middle of the field, but that was a nice play. But Azeez, okay, on the play that he stepped in for Dre Greenlaw. He's the new weak side linebacker opposite Fred Warner, and honestly, he's no worse than Dre Greenlaw. He might just be just as good or better. I don't know. They're both good, but they're very similar. They run and hit, and they're very fast, faster than Fred Warner from their spot to the sideline. So anyway, third down play, that's the one where Jalen Hurts runs like, I don't know, the zone read. I don't know what the play was, but he starts running to the right with the running back sort of lead blocking, and Azeez Al-Shaair is supposed to get blocked by some tight end, and he gets underneath the block, which is amazing in and of itself. He avoids this block and then chases down Hurts and makes Hurts run kind of like back in the backfield instead of going straight to the end zone, and allows Jimmy Ward to come across and clean up the play. But Jimmy Ward never would have been in a position to knock Hurts out of bounds if Azeez Al-Shaair hadn't forced him to take the long route home, the scenic route. That's basically what Azeez Al-Shaair did. He made Jalen Hurts take the scenic route to the end zone, and Jimmy Ward clipped him with a ticket for going 55 and a 35. That's what happened. Azeez Al-Shaair. Okay, so he's going to get blocked, gets underneath it, and forces Hurts to bubble out, and gives Ward an opportunity.
Yeah, I thought, I saw Ward getting a lot of credit for this play, and I really think that Al-Shaair is the one that makes it, because he's forcing the track to have to stay wide, and that's what's giving Ward the time to be the guy that makes the play in the end.
Yep. So yeah, I think it was good to go back and give Street and Al-Shaair credit for this sequence, because wow, nice.
Yeah, that's really nice
play. Because the whole game came down to this sequence, and it wasn't just two guys; it was the whole defense. So Azeez, one of the Niners' better players through the first 2 weeks, and it's amazing how good the Niners' defense is. They lose Robert Saleh, no problem. They lose Quan Alexander, no problem. Lose Dre Greenlaw, no problem. Lose Jason Verrett, Diamador Lenore is good. I mean, really. And yet the genius guru on offense having a little trouble the last 6 quarters. Hey, maybe D'Amico can give Kyle some ideas.